Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Gabby, aka Mocha. So for today's video, I am going to be showing you my vlog video of me in Aruba. So stay tuned. Yeah, my friend reminded me, she was like, that'll be a good video. Y'all don't care if I get you? No. Okay.
Trying to get out of your way.
It's okay. It's so beautiful. Hey guys, so today is Monday and it's our last day in Aruba. So unfortunately we missed 2 days. So the first day we were supposed to board December the 31st. I think that was a Thursday, and my COVID test did not come in. So in order to board JetBlue, I had to have my COVID test available before boarding the plane. And unfortunately, the person at JetBlue gave me a hard time, so I could not board, and we missed our flight, and the next flight was not leaving until the next day. So we just decided not to go with JetBlue, and we went with Delta. So yeah, we missed, and then we rebooked with Delta for the next day, maybe around 10 a.m. And so when we got here, our COVID test was not valid, which is so annoying. So we had to retest, pay $75 and retest, and then quarantine in our hotel for 6 hours. We didn't get our test back until like 9 p.m. So basically we missed 2 days of our trip. So we just had Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and then today we're leaving at 4 p.m. So we just have to make the best of it and what it is. So it is what it is. I had fun. I haven't had a trip in like so long, especially having a daughter. So this was like basically a good trip. I try to vlog as much as I could, but when you're having fun and you're enjoying yourself, it's really hard to vlog. Like, you're not thinking about it. Like, you're on your phone taking pictures and stuff, but you're not thinking about vlogging. So I'm trying to get it. So also too, I wanted to show you guys this tutorial, this wig, but I forgot all about it. But I'm gonna just give you a little backstory on it. So I got this wig from Ashmary. I'm sorry, I'm kind of hot. I'm sweating. Okay, so I got this wig from Ashmary. I think I'm saying it right. I'll just put it in the link below, in the details below. So I got this from Ashmary. I think I spent like $127. It says that it's 20 inches, but I don't know, for me it feels like it's 18. I'm so hot, guys. It feels like it's 18 inches to me, because this is where 18 inches fall on me. But I love this hair. I think it was a 4x4, because the lace stops right here. Don't give me the line, because I don't know about hair, but I think it stops right here. And I did a little good job, a little something. But I really wanted to show you guys a tutorial on it. So probably my next video, I'll just show you how I lay it. But it's so simple and easy. Like, I didn't have to do anything. I'm getting kind of good at these wigs, you all. But yeah, I am really enjoying myself. So before we leave today, I'm gonna show you guys more of Aruba and my little trip before we leave and take off back to Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. But yeah, so having a good time so far, and I am so in love with this damn wig, y'all. Ooh. It's so soft. It's no shedding at all, but I'll save that for another video. If you'd like to see that, then I'll just save that for another video. It just feels so good to just be in the sun and just let your melanin glow. Like, I am glowing right now. I love it. Like, I love this. I can do this like every day. Just to go back home to be in the damn cove. Oh my god, I love this. Like I said, I could do this every day. I'm so sad that we're leaving today, but it is what it is. Next time. I know, right?
Thank you.
Okay, can I take the order?
So yes, for me, I'm going to have the whole red snapper.
Let me check if you have.
Okay.
Let me check.
Let me just check for another option, real quick.
Cashew, liquor, and anything. So I'm gonna try to get the chocolate. Pina colada and calamari. It's my favorite.
I don't know why. I believe so. I think they do audio. I thought they were doing audio. No, I don't know. I don't think so.
We send voice messages.
I'm gonna get you a
Shrimp is good.
Saying bye to Aruba. So now we are ready to depart. We are getting ready to leave. Our flight leaves around 4:14. So I am going to miss everything. The airport. We're returning the rental car right now. Even though we missed like 2 days of our trip, but we kind of made the best of it. So, and it's a nice place. Everybody was like super nice. Like any restaurant we went to or meeting the people here in Aruba, they are super nice. Like didn't have a problem with anyone. If you needed something or needed directions somewhere, you know, back home people have their, you'll find 1 or 2 rude people, maybe more than that, especially in Atlanta. But everybody was like super nice, helpful. So definitely will come back here. It's very peaceful. Not a lot of people are here. Everybody was tested. We had to test, like I mentioned, that we had to do a COVID test and wait in our room for 6 hours before we can I can't even talk because I'm tired. But before we can like step out or go on a beach or be around other people, we had to wait in our room and test negative before going into any activities or anything like that. And I really like that. That lets me know that it was safe and I'm good. So yeah. Now back to reality. Okay guys, so I'm finally back home. I have been home now for a couple of days. I think I got back on Tuesday afternoon, but because I had to work the next day and I was exhausted from flying and stuff like that, I felt like I had a little bit of jet lag because I was just constantly like feeling emotion. I just felt kind of sick and I just needed to fully get my energy back, recruit basically. So I am here and I've been wanting to kind of explain this a little bit. I didn't really explain too much, but overall I love my trip. My trip was so much fun. I wish it was a little bit longer. Like I mentioned earlier, I missed 2 days of my trip. So the reason for that, so we were supposed to leave on the 31st, which was a Thursday. So our plane was supposed to leave at 7. We had more than enough time to board the plane. We got there around 6 something, but we still had enough time to board the plane. But when we got there, the lady was so pushy. Her name was Larissa, and she's one of the JetBlue's customer service clerk in the front of check-in, and she was very rude. When we initially got there, she was like, give me your bags, and it was just like, whoa. You know, it was very rude. And she basically gave us a hard time. So really initially I would not have been able to board anyways because my COVID test did not come in. They needed a COVID test. I'm not sure why, because Aruba needed it, but they needed a COVID test to be negative in order to board their plane. I get it. We want to stay safe. So I wasn't mad about that. But initially her customer service towards us was very nasty. And so initially I just got upset. I'm just like, hold on. She was just like being rude and like, let me see your phone. Because she wanted to see the negative results of the COVID test. And I'm like, hold on. And she just, after that, because I gave her attitude back, she was just like, oh, you guys going to rebook yourselves. And we needed 30 minutes within 30 minutes of the cancel flight or miss flight within 30 minutes to rebook. And she did not want to do that. So the person that was working with her was going to do it, but she was just saying little side little conversation with her, like, oh, don't rebook them, let them rebook and call the 1-800 number. Very rude, very nasty. And I told her, you know, if you're in customer service, you should not have this type of attitude. It's plain and simple. I probably said a little bit more mean, but plain and simple, that's how I felt. So when we tried to rebook, we tried twice to rebook and call. The phone just kept disconnecting and disconnecting. So when initially when we tried to do that, she said we couldn't rebook with the same flight, which is basic. So we had to kind of upgrade a little bit, which was fine. But then when the whole total came about, it was $400. $400 just to rebook, and that was just $400 between me and my friend. So $200 extra when we already paid our money. Why would we have to pay our money when we already have the flight? In our flight, basically we canceled the flight to rebook for the next day, and she said that voucher did not cover enough for the rebooking of the ticket, which I did not understand. So I was just so through with them. So we just booked with Delta for the next day, which was $121. We shouldn't have had to do that, especially if we already paid our money. But we were just like, you know what? We want to have fun. So we just sucked it up and paid that money. So we did not have no issues with Delta. We got on our flight. Delta was really good. It was no problems. And my results came in time too as well. So for me to board. So that was fine. Then when we got to Aruba, our test wasn't even valid. We had a spit test that we did. That was the test that we take for the COVID test. And when we got to Aruba, the lady informed us that it was not valid. So we had to take a test in Aruba. So we had to do a nasal and swab test. So Aruba did not accept the oral test. If you do an oral, it has to be nasal and oral. So for them, they just wanted nasal. So you couldn't just have oral. So we had to retake it, and we did nasal and oral. And let me tell you, the nasal part is so uncomfortable. So we had to quarantine in our room for 6 hours, and it was probably a little bit longer because we had to have our results back before we can do any other activities. It was so annoying. So basically, like I said, we missed 2 days of our trip. It was just a waste. I was so upset because we could have enjoyed everything. I mean, we still went out to eat that night that we got to Aruba on New Year's. I think it was New Year's Day. We still went out to eat, but we still couldn't really do anything until we had our test results. So that was upsetting. And that's another reason why I wasn't able to vlog like I really wanted to, because I was just really trying to enjoy my trip and everything just went so fast. So I just really couldn't vlog exactly what I was doing. So I just gave you like a little gist of where I was at and a little bit of what I was doing while I was there on that short trip. Because like I said, we were supposed to stay there from the 31st until the 4th. Whatever. So as you see the little clips that we did, we went on a boat ride, went to the beach, we went out to eat. It was fun. So the day that we were leaving, our flight left at 4. So we got there and then we missed. So when it was time to leave again, we missed our flight again to go to Atlanta. Again. So the guy had to rebook us. And it was just so exhausting. We had to go through TSA, customs, and everything. So they just had to check our bags like 5 times. It was just so annoying. I understand. That's their policy. That's how they do everything. But it was just the initial part of it all just makes you not want to travel. It's just super annoying. So we were just like, whatever, rebook. Got through customs and everything, which that part was annoying as well because they made us sit back and so they can check our bags multiple times. It was just so annoying. Then when we got to our connecting flight was New York. Originally it was from Aruba to Florida, but we missed that. So then he changed it. The guy at the check-in changed it to Aruba to New York. So when we were at our gate and we were going to board, our ticket, we had to scan our ticket and our ticket was not scanning. So we were like, oh my God, there's another thing going on. So basically it was not in the system. The flight that we rebooked from Aruba to New York was not in the system. So they had to redo everything and give us another ticket. We're like, the guy at the check-in did it. It just they made it seem like they didn't know where we got our ticket from. So I was just like, JetBlue again. So So basically we had to be in New York. We got to New York and we had to stay there overnight, spend more money and get a hotel, which is so annoying. We did that. So fast forward until the next day, going to the airport so we can basically leave this place and get back home. So basically we were coming from New York to Atlanta. We got to the airport. Luckily we got there early. The guy says, we wanted to check in. The guy says, oh, I don't see your booking flight in the system. We're like, huh? And mind you, we have our tickets. We were showing it in his face, and he says, I don't see it. How did how do we get this ticket? And I explained to him, we initially missed our flight in Aruba, from Aruba to Florida, Florida to Atlanta. So the guy at the check-in in Aruba rebooked everything. And I was trying to explain that to him. And he was nice. He did not have an attitude, nor did the guy in Aruba who rebooked us. It was just the initial, like, do you guys not, are you guys not organized? Because it just literally does not make any sense at all how when someone rebook something in their system and then you don't see it. It just makes no sense. It just really does make no sense. And for me, it just makes me not want to fly with JetBlue again because of how the unorganized, it's just unorganized. I can't even talk. It's just unorganized. I was so upset. I'm like, are you serious? But luckily he was nice and he just put it back in the system. Basically for us to have the same flight from New York to Atlanta for our same flight for $9.25. So it was fine. But it was just the whole initial thing with JetBlue and how unorganized they are. And the first lady that was the check-in person for JetBlue was very rude. And I'm just like, how can you be in customer service and be this rude? It was just, everything was just, makes me not want to fly with JetBlue. And then we have a voucher with them when that flight could have been, it's just everything in general. I'm just rambling, but I would never fly with JetBlue again. I'm sorry, whoever likes JetBlue, but I do not like JetBlue at all. And it's not even because of, oh, people might say, oh, because you missed your flight. It's not even about missing our flight. We had more than enough time to board. It was just them in general trying to be nasty, especially that lady that we initially encountered. Very nasty, very rude. And because of that, I would never fly with them again. And that's all I have to say about JetBlue. But like I said, overall, my trip was fun and I would definitely do it again. I do thank you guys for watching. I do thank you guys for taking alongside with me with my little vlog, even though it was not so much of a vlog. But I do thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. See you.